Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Reasonable Troublemakers. I'm Nathan.
And I'm El Negro.
El Negro. We're gonna get a new one every
I'm
week, right?
always
I'm down.
evolving.
I'm cool with that. I'm
Always.
cool with that. El Negro.
El Negro. Like that. Even though I'm not Spanish or I
El
come from
Negro with the white. Yo, the
the white.
contrast.
The
Like
contrast.
your
It
contrast right
was
now is
not done on
wild.
purpose. It was not on purpose. I can promise you that right now. I can promise you that right now.
No, yeah.
Jesus, man. Look
No,
like an Oreo reverse. Now I'm just self-conscious about this
Oh,
shit.
it's all good. He's El
Anyway.
Negro. That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Just every time you call yourself El Negro, you just come with this fit.
I'll come with all white.
Yeah, with the Oreo.
All
With the
yeah.
reverse Oreo. Yeah.
Goddamn.
So, guys, hope you guys had a good week. You have a good week?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yo, this weather is. I don't know what to think about this weather because we're in May, and it's like
she's bipolar.
It's like it's not cold, but it's also not warm.
No,
it's like and it's annoying.
It's weird because I'm wearing shorts, but I have a sweater on.
Yeah.
And after I'm outside like last night, and it was like hot and cold in some areas.
Yeah, like obviously I can be like at work. I wear like multiple layers because I'm outside all day.
You still do?
Yeah, that's what's crazy. We're in May, and I have to wear multiple layers.
You don't get sick?
That's the thing. I'll be cold in the morning because obviously it's usually colder in the morning.
I hate that shit.
But then I'm working obviously, so I get hot. So then I think, oh, let me take one layer off, and then I'll take a layer off, and then I'll be cold again, and I have to want to put that layer back on. So either I suffer out the whole day with all these layers, which is usually what I've been doing.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like having to carry around my sweaters everywhere.
Yeah.
Or I go to work not with not enough layers, and then I'm cold all goddamn day, which has happened too. One day I was I think it was like when I woke up, it said it was 10. I was like, yo, that's decent weather.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, let me put like a t-shirt, a long sleeve, and one sweater. I should be decent with that.
Gotcha.
If I get too hot, I can take a layer off, and I should be okay like that. Bro, I was freezing, like literally to the point where I was like, yo, I should have brought another sweater.
So 10 is not a 10.
Yeah, that's why I don't know what's going on. So it's like crazy. So and then when it's like raining, obviously it's colder, right? So even if it's 10 and sunny, it's warm. If it's 10 and raining, it's goddamn freezing.
Was it raining a lot this week?
Yes, it was raining almost every single day. Because even what was it, Tuesday?
Okay.
I went to a different site. Because originally on Monday I was downtown, and then I went to another site somewhere else.
Okay.
On Tuesday, only to find out after, because me and my boy that went together were like, they did this shit on purpose, because it was pouring rain on Tuesday. And the other site that we went to, like it was just one level, so there was nothing above us. It was just the sky. So when it was pouring rain, we were just getting poured on all day.
Yeah.
And they sent us there to like do the work. But they were there on Monday.
Okay.
So we assumed, okay, they're gonna finish.
So they checked them.
Yeah, they switched it up because they saw the weather. They're like, okay, let's send the 2 new guys there, and we'll go back to the place because downtown there's floors, so you can be under the floor, and then you'll be protected mostly from the weather.
Okay.
But this new place is just one level. So you're not protected while you're there.
So you're telling me that if it's pouring, if it's showering, well, you don't work when it showers, right? But if it drizzles, is that like?
Yeah, well, if like it's drizzling, they won't necessarily care.
Wait, drizzling? Like what are the freaking levels of rain?
Pouring is when that shit is like you outside for a second and you're drenched.
And you're drenched. Okay.
Yeah, that shit they'll
is
tell.
That a shower?
No. That's like this literally called pouring rain.
Okay.
That we won't necessarily be working, or if we are working, they'll tell us, okay, let's go in somewhere and like stay dry. If it stops, we'll continue. If it continues on for like another half hour, an hour, we'll go home.
Because it's hazardous?
Yeah, and you're just gonna get sick. If it's pouring rain, it's crazy.
Wait, what about your electrical equipment?
We have to like put it under stuff. Well, it's like cordless saws.
Okay. So there's not necessarily going to be like a spot.
You don't want to keep it under the rain the whole time, but if you're like holding stuff, like holding the saw while doing it, won't necessarily get too wet. But like I said, if it's literally pouring rain, we're gonna stop working. And we're gonna take the tools with us and hide them where they're staying dry.
But it was like, I guess like.
But no, yeah, we've had it like where we have like the drill with like a saw with the actual cord, like electric cord.
Yeah.
And it's just been sitting in water, and then everything just jumps.
Oh,
and, like the power just goes, and we have to go and like freaking reset the stuff.
Ah, shit.
So, well, yeah, it's like annoying.
The power box?
Yeah, we have we have like electric boxes.
Oh yeah.
Like the electrician will come on site and install electric boxes. Okay. That he'll hook up to like the electricity from the city or whatever.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. It's like a huge thing. It has wheels, right? And I don't know if that's because there's like a construction site near my place. So
it could be. Well, some of the bigger sites might have like a full on like generator like that.
Yeah.
But us, we just have like an electrician that comes and like hooks up like a wire from like you said, he'll like splice or whatever from somewhere.
Okay.
And he'll just bring power to our site, and then put an electric box.
Brings power to your site.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy
literally.
though, because I look at some of y'all equipment when I'm walking, and I'm like, that shit has some rust. That shit is shit. Or like not even like the equipment, but like some of the things I'm like, yo, if you get cut by this,
Bro,
infection.
that's why like I get scraped all the time. That's why I went to the hospital when I got that cut.
Yeah.
Because it was freaking iron sticking out of a wall that was like orange.
Bro.
And it just cut through my skin. So that's why I needed that tetanus shot.
Jeez.
But yeah, all the time, freaking nails like on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah.
Has anyone ever stepped on the nail?
I've stepped on a nail this week, bro.
Oh shit.
Luckily, my boots.
You limp.
No, like I didn't go through because your boots are pretty thick, right? So usually I'll feel it, or like I've done it before. Like if it's a smaller nail, I'll step on it. It will go through go into my boot, but my boot's so thick that it doesn't touch my foot.
Okay.
But then when I lift up my foot, I realize, what the hell's on my foot? And I look back, and there's a piece of wood just stuck into my boot.
God damn.
And I have to pull it off.
Shit, that's like me and the thumb.
But yeah, I've done it. Like even this week, I was working, and I went to go grab a piece of like plywood, and there was a nail sticking out. I didn't notice, and I went to go grab it, and I literally like grabbed it. It's like, say the nail's like this sticking out. I grabbed the piece of wood, and it's like, I was like, oh. I was like, son of a, and it's actually, look, evidence. People can't see it on there, but like it stabbed me there in my hand. It happens all the time. And rusty nails. My tool bag, like the pocket where I keep the nails, all them shits is rusted.
It's rusted?
I put my hand in there, I pull out a nail, and what's annoying too, what I realized, rusted nails are harder to like hammer into things.
Really?
Yeah. I guess because of the rust, it's like has more friction. It's annoying as shit. And I guess they're more brittle. So if you hit it like if you're not hitting it exactly on the head every single time, if you slide slightly to the left or like to the right, it will bend the nail. And then you have to try to bend that shit back, but then there's always going to be that bend in it. So every time you hit it, if you don't hit it perfectly again, the bend is going to keep going. And then you might have to pull the nail out and put a new one in. The amount of times I've had to do that, bro, annoying. Or if you're trying to go quick, you just put a nail in, you try to like hit it. There was like people like, can you hit a nail in like with 2 hits? So you're trying to go fast, right? You can if you have good precision.
Okay.
But it's like you have to hit it directly on the head. If you slightly miss, like I've done it before where I go, and the nail, I hit it like off the side, and the nail just goes ping and goes like flying.
Screw that shit.
So really? Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: do you have to lube your nails?
Lube my nail? Oh no, I was gonna say no. No, you don't do that.
Well, like you can lubricate them.
You can.
Okay.
But I was gonna say I don't have to lube my nails, which is a wild.
That's a wild thing to say.
Wild thing. But I have like pliers that to like cut metal.
Okay.
Them shits need some WD-40, bro.
The pliers?
Yeah, because I keep it in my like pouch.
Okay.
And then I keep my pouch in my trunk.
Okay.
So then, because of obviously I park outside, right? It's still cold inside the car. So like in the winter, it's like cold. If they get wet, it's like cold, hot, cold, hot.
Yeah.
So them shits, like literally, I'll be working, and I have to like grab my pliers out of my bag, and then I have to take 2 hands and open them like this, and then I have to hold it, cut whatever, and then they have to grab them again and pull them back open.
That's wild.
And even one time, somebody asked me to borrow my pliers.
He was like,
he grabbed it. He's like, what the? I was like, yeah, bro, I need some WD-40.
Damn.
Which honestly, I put some WD-40. I think it's been a month, and them shits are already back to being fucking need some more.
Damn.
So I need to do some WD-40 again.
But WD-40 does some wonders.
Works. It literally after like a few seconds, I was just doing this with the pliers.
Yeah, bro. WD-40. It's like fish oil, isn't it?
I don't know what it is, but it's
like
good.
A type of fish oil. Someone was telling me about that. I even applied it. Like some people put it on their boots. I do the same thing on mine because it's like it repels not repels, but like the rain just like falls off. So like
okay, it's like an oil, right?
It's like oil. So
but yeah. No, I even done it. I put it like on the like my window tracks.
Oh, really?
To make your windows to make your windows like in your house slide better. Even my balcony door, I put it like on the track of the door.
Okay.
It helps like
it
slide. It makes a difference. It's helpful.
Damn.
But yeah. So that's our week working outside in the rain. Literally, it was like raining almost every single day this week. It was annoying.
Yeah. Wait, it was Tuesday.
Tuesday was crazy. I know I was outside.
So dumb.
That's why like earlier this week I had like a freaking cough and stuff, but I been drinking tea and freaking going off.
Yeah, because same thing with me. I don't know. I had I guess like I woke up, my throat was not even my throat, like above, like where your mouth is, the roof of your mouth. That's like where your tonsils are.
Oh yeah,
swollen as frig, man.
And just sore.
I don't like that feel. I hate it. I
Oh,
don't feel.
yeah, when you wake up with that feeling,
Yeah,
and as the day goes on, it gets worse,
it
and
gets
you're just like,
worse.
fuck, I'm gonna get sick.
It's so
You
annoying.
know that means, fuck, I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah. And
Yo,
you're
it
trying your
pisses me
best and all
off.
that stuff.
Yeah,
And
I'd be trying to drink tea, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
please go away, please go away.
And after the next day, you wake up, and when you wake up, you're like, oh, what is going
Nah,
on?
yeah. Well, you wake up and you feel that like that pressure in your chest, and you're like, ah, the bitch came.
Yeah.
It's here now.
It's like the phlegm.
Full force. Yeah.
God, it's just
When
a
you
nasty
wake up and you get that like morning cough, and you're like, and you
Yeah.
know, and you're like,
and you're like,
you're
that
like,
chunk
oh,
that's been like
it
lasting there.
starts.
And after I was like, damn. But you know what? That's what happens when you have like inconsistent weather.
Yeah, the shit. Every time, like
Every
even me and my
time.
boy were like when we were out, and we're like, now we're gonna be sick. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be bullshit,
So
bro. And
annoying.
literally Wednesday, I woke up and I was like, had the freaking feeling in my throat. And I was like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
I'm so annoyed because it's like I like it when I feel good, and after when you get that annoying feel, how you were saying, it's just like every day or throughout the day,
It
just
gets worse and worse.
Gets worse and worse and worse.
You trying to drink water to
You
like
try to get a hose, you try to do
soothe
something.
it.
Yeah, everything that you try to do, but no,
No, I hate that feeling when
I
you
hate
know that you know like sickness is coming.
Yeah.
So your body's trying to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, we about to get
Or
wild.
Your throat is like itchy and like
yeah.
and you're trying like scrape up everything to like spit it out.
I hate that. That literally happened to me earlier this week. And lucky, I freaking drank tea for like 3 days straight.
Okay.
And then even Wednesday night I think and Thursday night I took NyQuil. That shit knocked me out.
Never try that.
NyQuil Complete.
Never.
That shit is.
But wait, I heard that it was so strong that he had to change the formula. Was it that?
It could be, yo, because NyQuil.
Because that shit is dangerous.
Literally, like I was like, should
Not
I take
dangerous,
NyQuil?
but
Like people take NyQuil in the day and you will pass out. You will pass out.
Okay, so wait.
Like literally, that's why they made NyQuil and Dayquil. If you're gonna take that shit, you need to take the Dayquil.
So wait, it knocks you out and does what?
Well, once you when you're sleeping, right? That's when your body recovers.
Yeah.
So it knocks you out to be able to help you to recover from whatever you're doing.
It's only supposed to knock you out.
No. Well, it has other stuff in it to help you with soothing a cough or nasal congestion and all that.
I've never. So wait, Dayquil does what then? Keeps you awake?
No, it just has all the other stuff. But there's actually something in NyQuil that helps you to sleep.
Is it
I forget what it's called.
Concentrated melatonin?
Probably. Well, it's something. Yeah, it's something like that. It's something that actually literally will knock you out.
Shit, I've never.
It's like what is it? A sedative or whatever, almost in a way. It's like a mild sedative. So that's why they say don't take NyQuil and then go driving or whatever.
Oh shit! 'Cause I've never taken that in my life. I've heard people.
Yeah, no, it will actually knock you out, bro. I took it right before I was going to bed, so I didn't fully feel it because I fall asleep easy anyways. But I know for a fact if I would have taken it at 7, I would have passed out.
So are you drunk and drowsy? Drowsy
to the point where you feel
drunk?
Yeah, it makes you drowsy because that's why there's something in it that actually causes you to become drowsy.
Shuts your body down.
Yeah, it's like, yo, no, you're sick, go sleep. Because that's what I said, while you're sleeping is when you recover the most, right?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Because, no, you don't have insomnia, right? But, for people who have insomnia.
The opposite of insomnia. I can sleep anywhere.
What's the opposite of insomnia?
I don't know, but I literally, I've fallen asleep having a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, shit,
Well, actually, with my wife. And it pissed her off.
Well,
literally in the middle of a conversation, I was just like this. Oh, sorry, what? Yeah. And sometimes I don't even realize. People in the comments are going to be like, yeah, Nathan, you need to go see a doctor. You have sleep apnea.
Well, shit, wait. But the thing is you do construction and you have 3 kids. So it's it makes sense.
Yeah, but
if someone.
I've been doing this since high school.
Oh, no.
Remember?
Wait.
Our boy, we used to play video games. I used to pass out while we were playing video games.
Okay.
Obviously, it was I was going to say, yeah, well, it was at night also. So it's not like back then, it wasn't it was 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, okay, but what if it's just you just like to sleep? Do you just, I don't know.
What's the thing? Because sometimes I don't even realize that I pass out, and I'll just wake up I'll wake up confused.
But even when you're watching a movie.
Yo, yeah, me sitting on my couch.
Sorry. At the theater, not at home. At the theater.
Bro, I've been in the theater with you falling asleep. You don't remember? We went to a movie, and then I think everyone
at school?
No.
When?
I was with Shanna and everybody.
Okay.
Our friend group. We went to go see a movie, and then at the end of the movie, everyone was like, "Yeah, I really liked that. I was like, "Yeah, it was good." They're like, "How much did you see?" Because everyone knew that I passed out.
God damn.
Bro, it's hard.
Yo, I don't know.
That's why the construction and all that doesn't help anything. Makes it even worse, right? Because now my body's actually physically tired too.
Okay.
So I'd be trying to fight it, and it's like, nah.
But okay, but I'm trying to understand, like, for people who have like insomnia or not insomnia, why don't you just take a NyQuil, or does it just like?
I think sometimes it doesn't even work, and that's like why they actually. That's why it's actually like diagnosed. I think you can be diagnosed with insomnia because something in your body is like not allowing you to sleep.
Yeah.
But also, NyQuil might actually be because it has the thing in it to help you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you have insomnia and you take those type of things, you can. But if you don't have any kind of sickness, you're not just going to take NyQuil just to sleep.
That's
You're going to
true.
take something else that is just for sleep.
Damn.
But yeah, no, yeah. Me, I sleep anywhere and everywhere, which I feel like you can too.
I can.
But you can also, that's the
sleep.
difference. You can also keep yourself awake, right?
Bro,
if you want
I
to.
went to sleep at like 4 o'clock this morning.
That's crazy.
And I woke up like 11.
Like for me to do that, I have to have like coffee, or even though I hate coffee,
mm-hmm.
and it doesn't even necessarily work for me.
Yeah.
One time I took what was it?
That was it was bad though.
3 espresso or like no 2 double espresso shots and passed out right after.
Wait, I thought. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
2 double espresso shots and I passed out right after.
Bro, you're not even supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Some people
and I
like,
passed out right after. They're like, yeah, it probably knocked you out.
Yeah.
Probably did the opposite.
Because for me, when I drink my espressos, like
it actually keeps you awake, like keeps you wired.
Bro. It keeps. The thing is, at that point, I'm wired until the thing I'm watching or the person I'm talking to, sadly, it happens. Yeah, where it's just like no, it's all about stimulations because like my body is primed and all that. Like for example, even last night, I went out to watch The Fall Guy, got back, and then I was able to watch 2 more movies.
I was gonna say it was actually good.
The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a fun movie.
Okay. The previews look interesting, but
can I just say one thing, bro?
I don't care.
Emily Blunt is so fine. Emily Blunt is so beautiful.
Who's Emily Blunt again? I know who she is, but I can't remember.
The love interest, bro. She has a face. Not even a bad. It's like Emily.
Oh, just one of those people that have a beautiful ass face.
She has a beautiful and bro. I've never been someone for accents. She has her accents. Sounds
Where's
like.
She from again? She British or she's
British
Australian? Because if she's Australian, I was gonna say if she's Australian, you already know.
She's okay.
Australian accent is amazing.
Like, bro, listen to me.
Okay, yeah.
Bro,
I knew who she was. Oh yeah, because
she has John Krasinski's
wife.
Bro, her voice sounds like fluffy pancakes. She's I don't know, just the way she talks and the way it could be the character, but like she just has a voice and she has a face. I'm like, damn, John, you got it. You hit the bag, John.
Yeah, especially from like when this guy used to look like in the office. Yeah, this guy had a glow up because in the office this guy was looking. Bro. Yeah, the beard. Yo, beards are crazy.
The beards are good.
Because even myself, when I shaved this, when I had to do it for work, I was like, let this shit grow back tomorrow. I don't want.
How long did it take for you to grow your beard?
A while. Even already, like this shit still doesn't grow that well.
True.
This has literally been growing now for like.
It was a mask fitting, right?
Well, I needed a mask for like work for like the dust and all that.
Was it when we started this podcast or before?
Oh, way before.
Way before?
Way before, because
it was September,
with my other company. Around there, probably, yeah.
Shit.
And that's what I imagined. So since then, no, that's a lie. I was about to say I've been growing this since then, but no, at first, remember, I just had a goatee.
Yeah.
And then I decided, let me try it again. But then still, I haven't shaved this.
Okay.
In like 2 months.
2 months.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you.
I thought you were going to say 2 weeks.
I need to get, I need a serum, bro.
Damn, bro. Damn.
If you didn't shave for 2 months, what would it look like?
I look like.
Would it actually be like thick?
I have
like
whiskers.
Out to here?
It's bad.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. My hair too is that's why, like, I don't find like it gets thick. Like here it gets thick.
Mm-hmm.
Here, obviously, you can see it gets thick, but then here, this shit just turns into whiskers.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It grows and then it starts getting curly and just going everywhere.
It goes everywhere. After, even with that, I get like
them people that have them beard and they be sticking out to here with thickness. I was like, how?
But the thing is, for the one is genetics, and two, they really do need to like shape their beard. Like they comb the shit out of their beard. Yeah, they comb it, and
but I don't
like
that.
Like
you said, like probably use like serums and stuff like that, oils. Which I was putting oils for the long time. I just got lazy.
Yeah, but like it's at this point for me, it's just always. But I don't do it. I do it every day actually.
Yeah, well, I was even brushing it with like the beard brush.
Yeah. But like again, it's like fucking genetics, bro. Like
What's
you can do
crazy
as
too is
much
I was
as
gonna say,
possible.
yeah. From what I remember, my dad had like a nice thick beard.
Didn't you have a goatee
Yeah, but like I seen him with a beard
with
before,
a
like when
beard?
it grows in,
Okay.
like when this Negro got out of prison. This man had a big ass beard.
Okay.
So like I was like, well, obviously it's not only your father, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
down the whole family line. But my dad
Yeah.
was able to grow a beard.
Yeah. My dad can't. My brother can't. My dad and my brother can't.
I was gonna say, to be
I don't
honest,
even
I
know.
think my younger brother can grow a better beard than me.
Genetics are so fucked
Yeah,
up
no, it's annoying.
because like it's a weird ass situation, you know. Even like I was reading that 2 days ago, if you still have your hairline,
Well, that's just
the
gone.
same hairline after 26, then the chances of you losing your
Oh
hair.
yeah, I remember hearing about that.
I was like, okay, cool. Like my hairline, I was like my hairline is still the same. My brother's hairline though,
Oh, it's going back.
it's going back.
It's running.
And his forehead is getting bigger though.
Yo, my forehead been big since time
Yeah.
now.
But like you know what? The thing is, your head shape is okay. My brother's head shape is okay. There's some other people. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I think
you
we already
need-
had this conversation, right?
Do we?
Yeah, I think
I think
because
we
I said
did.
like when people say like,
Oh yeah,
it sounds like a compliment, but yo, I want hair, bro. So
it's
oh,
true.
you have a nice head shape.
But it's
Yo,
like
forget my nice head shape. Yo.
I don't know, but yeah, it's true. I think ultimately,
Obviously, I don't want to have a busted up head, so I can
yeah,
understand. Yeah, okay, that's better than nothing.
yeah.
But like a nice head of hair would be nice too.
Damn, it must suck during the winter. It's just like
Yeah, well, even like with this weather,
oh.
I don't feel like having to wear a hat, but then at the same time, my bald ass head be freaking cold, yo.
I was even wondering, do like headaches like feel different?
That's what's the crazy thing. This guy, headaches feel different. I was gonna say
Do headaches feel different?
when like back like in 2020,
Okay.
when I was like, well, not when I was first starting to shave my head, but like I was still new to the game.
Okay.
I went out like, and I was like, oh, I don't need a hat. It's
Mhm.
decent weather today. My head was so goddamn cold to the point where I got a headache.
Oh.
And I heard that you could actually have like, because it was windy out that day,
Uh-huh.
and the constant wind just blowing onto my head literally gave me a headache,
That's
bro.
wild.
And I was mad because that's the thing too. I was gonna say, I haven't had many headaches in my life.
Yeah.
So when I do get a headache, bro,
yeah.
I start to trip.
Jeez.
So I'm like, yo, is this a tumor? Because
Trust me.
because this is wild. And then
Yeah.
my wife just said, no, that's what we call a headache. I was like, well, this shit sucks.
I don't like
so
the
I can
feeling.
understand.
Yeah.
So people that get migraines,
Mhm.
I freaking have empathy for you because a headache hurts.
Yeah, bro.
So I can't even imagine a freaking migraine.
I used to have like bad headaches because the way like with my head wraps, right? Because I like you never used to have a lot of headaches. Maybe once in a while, especially if I drink, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't drink, I'm not drinking.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good, right? So I thought it was a coffee, but I still got it. And but I realized
because your
that,
head wraps is like
yeah,
too tight.
So the position, if I put it too much at the base of my head,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
like a
the
pressure point.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
you have like
If
a
I-
soft spot in the back of your head.
If I tie it there, all here hurts.
Yo,
So,
maybe
like,
that's why. Because me too with my hard hat,
Mhm.
because it has like the thing to tighten it, right, so it doesn't fall off.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put it too loose because the amount of times I've dropped my hard hat and then
Yeah.
shit can break. Then you put it tight, but then if you put it too tight, exactly that.
Yeah. So
And then I'd be pissed off at work because, like you said, right here, just fucking
it just
throbbing,
kills.
bro.
And I'm like, what the hell? And then I was like, what's
We need
going
some
on?
experts to tell us, yo, what's the trick? Because
Shoot, but there is so I found out. So what I do is I do my head wrap just like above the soft spot. And after when I do the tie, the tie, I just do it where it like lays on a soft spot. So it's whatever. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
But what was the way I say with the headaches? It was just killing me.
Nah, yeah, this shit
was
right here, like
killing me,
just
bro.
like it feels like it's going.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So I found out a technique. So basically, imagine like this: the neck is here. So like the ears and all that. Oh shit. So basically, what you have to do, you have to, with the thumbs, you press it on the pockets of your neck, and you bring it down. You bring it down. You bring it down.
Okay. And that will help a headache go away.
Bro,
You can do that shit by yourself?
Yeah, you do it in the shower. You just do it. But
Oh, yo,
you
I'm
have
about to try that, bro.
Go in the shower, put the shower head right here. Let the shower like hit your head.
Yeah.
And you just do that, and you can literally feel the headache go away. So like, also when I like, it's not good to like keep my head wrapped all day. So like usually at night, if I'm going to watch a movie, I just take it off. But it's weird because if I keep my head wrap on, I'm awake. If I remove it, my mind
fall asleep.
my mind
Yeah,
is
because
like,
your
"Oh,
brain is probably like,
shut
yo,
down.
Let me breathe finally.
Yeah. So it's a weird feeling, bro. But headaches suck.
Nah.
Simple.
Yeah, that's what I said. I haven't had a lot. Like I think literally the first headache I had, I was like, oh shit, I have to go to the hospital. I have a brain tumor. 'Cause this is why I'm.
And to be sick and have a headache.
No, yeah, that's why I said I
Worst
can
combination.
understand now people when like people have headaches and they're just like the worst person on the planet.
Yeah.
I get it because that shit annoys me. It's just like and like you can't do anything about it. Like I'll be trying to freaking rub my head and shit. I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
can we go away?
And the sucky thing is, even with my eyes, like because my contacts, if I don't have my contacts on, so that's why like one of the reasons why I'm wearing this because it actually helps, uh, like me not really squinting too much.
Yeah,
So if I don't squint, or because remember how I was talking to like my contact broke, right?
yeah,
So like my left eye doesn't have the contact yet, and my right eye has it. So they fight between like who's the dominant,
yeah.
and
So like it strains.
it
More.
strains, and that's a fucking headache. Also,
For sure.
so it's like a headache on top of a headache, and
Nah,
after
no,
like last
piss
month,
me off.
yeah, it's just a combination of things. So I was just like, okay, freak it. So I started wearing the glasses. I started realizing like with my head, with my sunglasses, it's better. And after I'm like, I can't wear sunglasses at night. It's so dumb.
Nah, you're looking like
so
a
like,
stupid ass.
like I don't know, like
New year, new year. I was gonna say new year. I said new age rapper.
yeah, like
You're
yeah,
wearing fucking
wears like a
sunglasses
sunglass in the
inside.
club. Like nigga, you dumb. Anyway, like, it's a statement, bro. Anyway, but yeah, it's just so I realized if I wear certain types of glasses, it's good. Until hopefully when I get my contacts finally on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday?
This
What's
Thursday,
on?
bro. It's been a month, and it's been hell.
Nah, I can
It's
imagine.
been hell, man. Like, so anyway,
All right. Yeah, well, so that was a crazy ass rant. We actually
Yeah.
got some stuff we want to talk about today, guys. But I was gonna also say,
oh, we're close
like
to
I said,
30 minutes.
like, comment, and subscribe.
All the
Also,
time,
this one
all
thing
the
we
time.
kept forgetting to do: our audio listeners, leave a review,
Yes,
please.
at
That's
the
gonna help
end.
us.
At the end of the
5 stars, like I said, we would love to have 5 stars.
Exactly.
But be honest.
Yeah.
If you think it's garbage, say it's garbage.
Say it's
It's
garbage.
still
Say
a
that-
review.
Exactly.
But so audio listeners, review.
We get some
Video
like,
watchers, comment,
yeah,
like, and subscribe.
and share.
Yeah.
If there's a part or all that. Another thing I realized if when we do like last week, I just wanted to test it because Josie said like create like chapters, right? Do the chapters, and I realized that the episodes that have like the chapters,
Yeah.
for some reason for the audio we get more traction. So I don't know. And same thing with
Yeah, well, I
the
guess
video.
because
So-
also like with Audible, you can like skip chapters.
skip
So
chapters.
with your audio, if you just have to sit there and listen,
Yeah.
it's probably
So
better.
I thought I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start doing that, but
So let us go,
one
guys. See
thing,
this?
yeah.
This is a learning
Improve it.
experience.
Yeah,
You're
man.
learning with us.
15
So if we need
episodes
something,
in.
let us know. Okay, yo, guys, do this.
Yeah.
Talk shit if you have to. Say, yo, shit is whack, guys.
I'm still gonna talk
do
about
this.
porn.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna talk about porn.
But if we put the chapters, you'll be able to skip it. So whatever.
yeah, you know.
But yeah, so my story I actually want to talk about, guys, today is this week, your boy had a crazy ass dream. And because I didn't want to forget it, I wrote it down.
Okay, let's hear this. Dream.
Because you guys have to hear this. Bro, when
I
this
don't know it,
happened,
right?
what's crazy is, like, have you ever had a dream where, like, you wake up and you're just like, I'm good, I don't want to go back there?
Yeah.
This one, I did not wake up. Like, well, I didn't
Wait,
wake up.
what?
I didn't, well,
Whoa.
no.
That
I woke up, I mean, I didn't wake up, like, in the middle of the dream, like, scared or anything. I, like, had the full dream, and then I
Okay.
woke up, like, in the morning, like, to get ready for work.
and you're like, oh, I
Like,
have
'cause
to
my
go
dream
back.
didn't wake me up in any way.
It was a bad dream.
It was a weird ass dream. Like, I
Okay.
don't know if I can constitute it as bad. Because I've had some bad dreams, and this shit was not nowhere near that.
So before you start, it's like those shows I watch where like when you watch where the person has a really bad dream, but like they go through the whole entire dream without waking up.
Yeah.
And by the end of the episode, they're like, fuck man, thank God. Like they look outside, it's like sunny
Yeah.
after you continue.
Yeah,
your
that
day.
was
Is
pretty
like
much
that?
me. But it wasn't
Damn.
like it didn't like I said, I didn't wake up with like an adrenaline rush, my heart beating. It didn't
Okay.
scare me. It was just frigged up.
Okay.
So we'll get into it, guys. We'll get into it. I even called it my weird dream.
okay.
Sorry. I mean, I even tried to write this. Your boy didn't do good in English, so don't worry about my
It
writing.
doesn't have like autocorrect and all that, or Grammarly. I installed Grammarly on my phone.
Well, actually, I don't know in notes. I think it's sometimes like corrects you in notes,
Okay.
but it like depends. But so I said to start off. Oh yeah, I even told you guys this. I don't dream often, guys.
Okay.
I actually don't. I don't know if you do.
That's wild.
I don't dream like
Like
I would say like
but-
this week. This was my one dream this week.
So you don't have okay.
I'll literally go to sleep and I'll wake up
Okay.
and
so
nothing happened in between.
that's weird.
You dream every single night?
I dream parts, but I know that I had a dream.
Oh
So
yeah, no,
you-
yeah, yeah.
you-
I've like I can fully tell you this was my only dream this week,
So you remember,
or at least that I
it.
remember fully.
But okay, wait. Before you start, you're telling me that you can wake up and think that you never had a thought of having a dream. Like what I mean by that, I mean like you go to sleep, you wake up, and you're like, oh, I had a dream, but I clearly don't remember it. But I know that I had a dream. You're telling me It's night. You close your eyes. You open your eyes. It's day. The day continues.
Yeah.
That is weird. That is weird.
Often too, which honestly made me sad because I think when I tried to look it up, they said people with large like imaginations dream more. So I was like, "What? Your boy don't got an imagination?"
What the
Because
flip?
my wife dreams every goddamn night.
I can't do that.
Nah, that shit'll piss me off.
I
But she
can't.
literally does it every night. Like I said, this was my one dream this week that at least that I remember. But there was no other night that I was like I had a dream I just can't remember. I did not dream for the rest of the week. I had one dream and I remembered it.
You don't feel exhausted? You
Nah.
just
Yeah, when I wake up, well, what's also pissing me off when I wake up in the morning,
okay.
sometimes I'll wake up before my alarm, like, and I'll feel rested, but then I'll be pissed off because my alarm's gonna go off in like 10 minutes. I was like, why'd you have to wake me up now, bro? Why I couldn't get them extra 10 minutes? Well, what, you wake up and you feel exhausted?
No, I wake up. Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes the dreams just keep me up, like like out of active.
Imagine me, okay, you've like had dreams that like you've woken up in the middle of dreams.
I've never had never had that.
That shit happened to me.
Never,
Well,
I've
not
never
often,
had like
but I've had that.
I've had nightmares.
You know, yeah, you never been like shot in a dream,
I've been shot, but
and then you wake up like right away.
nah.
You got shot, like it went to your
So
funeral.
I got shot. I don't know, but like it's transitions.
Oh yeah, no, yo, I
Yeah,
don't
like,
even know if I'm ready to say it on this podcast. I've had some crazy transitions, bro.
okay.
Crazy, like I said, not podcast ready
Okay,
to talk
like a
transition.
Patreon maybe, a potential
Yeah,
Patreon episode
later on in the somewhere down the line, maybe I'll be
Jeez.
brave enough because I've had some wild shit happen. Like I'll be
Damn.
doing one thing and then it will switch out of nowhere, and I'm like, wait a second,
Really?
how the hell did we get here?
Damn. Okay.
But even this one kind of has some aspects in there. Okay, so
Okay. Let's go.
I don't dream often, but when I do, it's usually wild. So I said, so to start off, I was walking down a dirt road already at night too. I don't know where I'm going. And then I come across an abandoned cop car. So already scary. Like real life Nathan, scary as shit.
Nathan, it's
if
like
I seen that shit, yeah.
It's like your fears compiled. Continue
Yeah.
though.
So I see an abandoned cop car, and then there's another cop car there, like searching like around the cop car, like trying to figure out why is this cop car abandoned, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so I said, real Nathan, I would have already turned around by now. If this was like really happening in real life, I would have been gone. I would have said, I wouldn't have asked the cop nothing. I would have turned my ass around and
like,
ran back the other way.
Yeah.
So I was like, but Dream Nathan is brave, because I kept on going, right? I get close, and the cop tells me, be careful. This is a stolen cop car, and the person may have a weapon. Again, guys,
It's
real
like
me, I would have been like, I'm out.
But okay, continue.
Okay.
Talk. Okay.
Yeah, so then I was like you would think I would have turned around, or the cop would have even told me to turn around. None of this happened. So I keep going, and then I run into a lady walking down the road, and I'm like, "Fuck is it? The fuck? What? Like, why are we here?" So she's walking.
Okay.
And I was like, for context, I guess this helps. Yeah, it does actually help. I was like, she was a black lady.
Okay.
So again, two black people walking down a dirt road and seeing an abandoned cop car.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're doing. So then we're walking and looking around, and out of nowhere, I see a mob of white people.
What did the black lady say to you?
Nothing. I just seen her walking, and then we're just walking together.
Okay.
So then I see a mob of white people, and then they all start running towards us. I was like, oh, shit. And then I start to run, obviously.
Okay.
But then I get cornered. And then they're all, like, cornering me, like, because there was a shitload of them. So they're all around, like, both of us, actually.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, I guess maybe that's because you boys started watching some anime.
You did breath style from Demon Slayer?
I had to punch my way out.
Oh, Jesus.
So they're starting to surround me. And then I don't know, like I said, I got like my anime like in, and I just start throwing haymakers. I'm just going, and I'm actually getting people.
Oh shit!
I'm taking them out, right? So haymakers, I'm knocking people out. And finally, I got free somehow. Somehow I managed to knock enough people out, and I was able to get loose. So I go, and then I'm back near the cop again.
Okay.
I don't know how the hell I got there, but so I'm back near the
lady
cop.
Still with you?
Well, I don't even know anymore. That's what I said. Like, there's like maybe there's parts that it's like transition. So I'm back at the cop, and she says, "Be very careful. The shooter is close." And then I hear a sound. Oh wait, sorry. It says, yeah. So she said the shooter was close, so to be very careful. I'm like, motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then I said, well, I hear what sounds like a gunshot.
Okay.
And I get hit. And my dramatic ass falls to the ground. But then I realized I just got hit with a paintball. So I was like, the hell?
What the
And it
flip?
was white paint. So now I'm like covered in like white paint.
Okay.
Because the person hit me, right? Wait, sorry. Oh yeah, so I get like multiple hits. So I got hit once, dramatic ass fall, so thought I was dead. And then I get hit like again, like another 2-3 times. So now I'm covered in white paint, right?
Jeez, okay.
And then what happens? It says, oh yeah, then what weird, like transition, it just skips and I'm at a precinct. So I'm covered in paint. I don't know. Why? Maybe because the cop was there and I got shot and this like a shooter that stole an abandoned cop car.
Got you.
They take me to the station. So I'm at a precinct and I'm with the cop and the girl that was walking with me.
So she's back.
Yeah, and she's also covered in paint.
Okay.
So weird, right?
Okay,
what the fuck
okay,
is going on, right?
Okay.
And then they tell us we were both part of a hate crime.
Okay. Bro, okay.
Wild ass dream, bro. That's why, how am I not woken up yet? That's why I'm crazy. I was throwing haymakers, got shot by a paintball gun. So there, she says we were both part of a hate crime and we will be compensated with $300.
That's bitch. That's
bitch is right.
That's a
But
bitch.
it gets worse.
Wait. Let me ask you one question. What year is this?
I have no fucking idea. Literally, I was just on a dirt road in the middle of nowhere for no reason walking.
Okay.
And I see a scary abandoned car. So compensate us with $300.
That's messed up.
Messed up is right. I was like, and I literally said, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, but I just want to go home. Like, I don't want to be here. And then so I was like, send me the money. Oh yeah. So I was like, just send me the money so I can go home. And she's like, but we have to fill out paperwork. I'm like, fuck your paperwork, bro.
Got it.
So I'm like, okay. So I do the paperwork. I fill it all out, hand it to them, and then the person hands me $100 bill. I'm like, what the? 300 wasn't enough. Now you just deducted 200. So then now your boy gets mad. Cause like I just went through all this bullshit, had to go all the way to the jail. And now you're giving me $100 after you told me you give me 300. And then I was like, nah. I was like, I didn't go through all this shit, and then you tell me something, and then go back on your word. So now, stupid ass me starts a nigga moment in a precinct.
It's like everything that should not be going well.
So I was like, so I start a scene in the precinct because now I'm vexed that they only gave me $100 and I have to be here for all that stuff. And I was like, what did I say? I say, oh yeah, I say, ain't no way this shit just happened and I get told one thing and another thing is done. Somebody better fix this and fix it now. Just yelling up in there. And I get loud, and so the captain yells from the office, okay, fine, give them the full 300. So what the frig is going on?
So they're planning to just give you the, okay.
So, and I guess somehow I just calmed down. So I was like, thank you. And then who walks out of the captain's office? A black woman.
The black lady?
Not the black lady, just another black woman. But like all the other cops were white.
What is going on?
So I don't know what's going on, right? So then a black lady comes out, probably mad. Why are you starting a scene on the freaking precinct with all these white people?
Yeah.
Because I was yelling in the dream. I was mad.
Okay, that's messed.
So yeah, she comes out of the office, and then she gives me a look.
Like the disapproving.
Yeah, like look? why you cussing up in this freaking precinct?
Okay.
Like that? So now we're heading back, like I guess home or whatever. We left the precinct.
Okay.
And then another mob comes.
Outside the precinct?
Well, like I guess we passed, like we're no longer like in the vision of the precinct. I don't know, like it just transitioned and we're walking again.
Okay.
And another mob of white people shows up.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And what's called? And it says another mob comes, and now they're mad because they know that we got money somehow.
That's
so they're pissed off.
Someone from the precinct.
Yeah, it's like a setup, whatever.
Oh, that is messed up.
And I was like, I'm still full of paint at this point. Like I didn't get washed off. I didn't get to go nowhere. So I'm full of paint. Another mob shows up, and now they're mad that I have money. And I had the money on me still, right? Mm-hmm. So now your boy goes back to anime, and I start punching again.
The hell?
Throwing haymakers, and I was swinging. I was like punching people. It's working again. And then there's one guy that comes, and I punch him, and my fist just stops on his cheek. Like, I tried to punch, but he just made a concrete.
I hate that. Oh,
and I was like, I'm done. Yeah, like I said, I start swinging and knocking people down until I reach one guy that just absorbs my punch. And then I just woke up.
Oh shit! You dodged out of dream. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, when I seen that this guy was indestructible.
Wait, I have one question. Did you leave the precinct with that lady, both of them, or you're just by yourself?
Well, the captain obviously didn't leave because she
No.
was like the black lady. Yeah,
the captain's a black lady.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
that's what I said when I was yelling in the precinct.
I thought it was like a captain and a black lady.
No. Okay, so there was me, and then I randomly met a black woman on like the path I was walking.
Yeah.
And then the mob showed up. We started punching them. Somehow I got free, and then the cop told me, be careful, because the shooter's close.
Yeah.
I get shot, and then I end up in a precinct.
Yeah, and the captain...
With the black lady that I was walking with, and we're both shot with paintballs.
Okay.
And then I'd never seen the captain, but they just told me, we're going to compensate you each with $300 for what happened.
Damn.
So I fill out the paperwork, and then they like say thank you, and then they just throw like $100 bill at each of us. So I was like, what the hell? So then I get mad, start cussing, and then the captain, who I haven't seen yet, yells from the office, saying, yo, just give them the money then finally. And then she walks out and looks at us like disapprovingly. And then we dip, and then another mob comes, knows that we just got paid for this, and gets pissed off. I start punching them again until Steel Man comes, and I punch him, and the punch stops, and then I just wake up.
That's messed up, bro.
And I don't understand this dream. I can tell you guys right now, in real life, first of all, I wouldn't be walking down a dirt road.
Never.
At night. By myself.
No.
And I guarantee you, if I seen an abandoned cop car, I'm turning around and running. I guarantee you, in that moment, I'll beat Usain Bolt in the race. The amount of speed that I'll run away from that area from is crazy. So I don't know what this dream was.
Because thinking, this is what I'm thinking, okay, bro? Because it sounds very familiar
movie scene?
The show called Lovecraft Country. But it's a totally different set. But I would say this, bro. What if, because there's this whole theory about your memory stored in your DNA. Your ancestors' memory stored in your DNA. What if you relived a moment of your ancestors, like suffering from a hate?
Where did you hear that?
A
voodoo person?
No. It's because this person made an argument, or there's an argument about how we carry on the traumas of slavery. Now this is Now you don't have to take it, but it was just an interesting thought because I don't fully believe it. But let's say if it's true, right? What if like the shit that you just experienced was like something like maybe your great grandfather or your father, or even like someone that like your father was with, or even what if it was like your grandmother, and your grandmother was the black lady, and after that was like
That'd
your grandmother.
Crazy. That's the thing too, because like
it's a believable story.
Yeah, I can't even give you those details. Like I just knew there was a black woman. I don't know what she looks like. Shit. I just knew it was a black woman that was there.
What if that was like your ancestor, bro?
That'd be crazy. If that actually happened. Yeah, if I would spoke to like one of my family members and randomly told them that story, and then their face just like dropped, bro. And like you know that happened to grandma this. I'm like, what the?
Imagine everyone in the room stops and starts
going silent,
and like repeat that story again.
Yo, I'm like, no.
Bro, that would scare me.
Yeah,
that
would scare the shit out of me.
Yo, how do you know that? Like, no, she.
If I heard that sentence, how do you know that? I'm like, fuck you mean? How do I just told you a dream I had.
That's wild.
And they're like, that happened to your great great grandmother.
Damn, bro.
In the late 1800s.
Yo, bro.
Wait a second.
Yo, that's interesting.
But the funniest thing is, like, I don't understand how I was just throwing haymakers and the shit was just working.
Like it's fire flight, man.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a fire flight. Maybe it's like you're.
And they were just going down like. like bowling pins. Yeah. It was like ding, ding. Yeah. But then that one guy.
Oh, that one.
And what's crazy is, I think I woke up out of fear, because I remember I went to go punch. I do remember that, and like my punch literally just stopped, and he's just like. I was like, well, time to wake up, guys. Peace.
See you, Grandma.
Yeah, just fade.
See you, Grandma. But why?
Nah, yeah. Supposed to help me.
Yeah, bro. But that's a crazy ass dream. Damn. And so you're telling me you have this like what, once a month? Not like that, but like a dream once a month.
Maybe I would say maybe once a week.
Once a week. Okay, once a week. Okay.
But definitely not every.
Not to that
night.
Detail.
Yeah, and even sometimes if I will have a dream, it will be like it will feel smaller.
Okay.
Like just a smaller little thing, or it will like You ever had a dream where it just keeps switching to different shit?
Yeah.
Like it would be like that too.
So wait, you're telling me like so? Were you watching something?
Not even. I think that night I went to bed super early because I was exhausted from work.
Damn.
But I was gonna say there's actually one dream that I don't think like there's some dreams that I had when I was younger that I'll never forget.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a
Same, yeah.
wild fucking dream that I had when I was a kid
Mm-hmm.
that to this day freaks me the hell out, bro. I had a
What?
dream that I was at Fairview.
Okay.
Everybody that knows Fairview Shopping Mall
Mm-hmm.
with friends, and then one of like a childhood friend that I grew up with started like came to like Fairview, and
Mm-hmm.
we saw them walking from a distance, and I was like, why the fuck are they walking weird? And then when they got close enough, we saw that they had one wooden leg. I was like, what the fuck? And then when they got there, I was like, what happened? And they're like, I was kidnapped by this guy that cut off my leg.
Ah.
And like, luckily I was able to escape, but now I have one wooden leg. And then everybody that heard that story got kidnapped at one point in my dream, me including.
Oh shit.
And this man cut off one of our legs. And it was a guy that had a wooden leg himself.
What the flip?
Yo,
That's like a B
that
movie,
was crazy.
horror movie. Jeez, bro. Damn. I don't know. I think one of the dreams I remember when I was when I was really young, it was when I was like in grade 1 or 2, and new girl in town. She's like, yo, you guys want to hang out? So as kids, we'll go hang out with them.
Yeah.
And they had like for some reason, like, you know how my house is, but like, there's like a place where it's like, there was a barn.
Like in your backyard?
Yeah. I was like, wait,
That's
you live there? And she's like, yeah, I live there.
You live there?
So we went to the barn, and it was like a mothership. And she was an alien. And she turned into goop.
Damn.
And after she consumed me.
Turned into goop and consumed you.
And I woke up. Oh,
thank God. You imagine? You didn't wake up from being...
Damn. I had a dream I drowned. And like, I did... But
you woke up, right?
Yeah, but I was gasping for air.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. It's
weird.
scary.
That's scary, bro.
I think I heard this. I don't know if it's actually true.
Okay.
But they said if you die in your dream and don't wake up, you could potentially die in real life.
That's
because your body can go into like shock.
I can
because I was gonna say like when you like, damn, I had a dream where I got shot one time, bro. I woke up out of my sleep, in panic. Okay. Like I got shot and I was like,
damn. Yeah, well, I think everyone has had it.
So yeah, because your heart races, right? Like when you dream. So I think they said if you actually get like killed in your dream, and you don't wake up, which I think you automatically do, it's possible that you could die from like a heart attack or something like that. I'm not down. Have you ever fallen in your dream?
Yeah, I was.
And I wake up right away.
Every time I wake up, I do wake up. But there was one time I like jumped out of the window for some stupid reason.
Crazy.
After I splat. After it was only
you knew that you splat.
Yeah.
Damn.
But my head. Okay. And this is how I know that my head was trying to lift up when I was like in my real life.
Wild.
Because the next morning my neck was aching.
Oh, sore.
Shit out of me.
That's crazy.
Because my head was like shaking.
Yeah.
In my dream, but I thought that it was just in my dream. But I think that my head was really shaking, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I think your body does react in dreams, right?
So like, if you say that if I freaking die and I don't wake up.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much truth there is to it, but obviously your heart races during dreams, right? Depending on what it is. So if your heart races enough, it's possible, I guess, to have a heart attack. But no, yeah, like the one time that I slipped off a cliff in my dream, and I woke up instantly, bro. As soon as I felt, because like there was no surviving that fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a high ass cliff, and I don't know what I was doing, but I slipped. And you know that feeling like when like it just sinks. Mm-hmm. I felt that, and then I was.
Damn.
Like, yo, when I woke up, the amount of, like, obviously I was scared, but I was also at peace. I was like, thank Jesus that was fake.
Yeah. Like those dreams.
That scared the shit out of me.
I think for me, the one dream that scared the shit out of me, and I forced myself to wake up, was the dream on top of a dream on top of a dream. You ever had that shit?
Is that like when just transitions or?
No, it was, okay, so when I was really young, my dad used to wake up around like 5 o'clock and he used to leave the house at 6. Right? Yeah. And the thing was, I used to wake up when he used to wake up, and I used to like watch him because he used to tell me to go to sleep, but I used to watch him to just like get ready for work. And I remember having that play out in my dream. So I wake up, I look at my dad.
Oh, so you just assume it's real, right?
Assuming it's real. He leaves, the door closes. But usually at that time I just go back to sleep. but I'm still staring after I see a face.
Oh.
And I jump back, but my body shrinks to the point where I slip through the threads of my comforter. And I end up in my comforter. And after I'm like, what the hell's going on? And after I wake up, after I'm like, okay, I look out and my dad is still getting ready. So I was like, oh shit, okay, maybe my mind's playing tricks on me.
That's crazy.
But then my dad kicks open the door and the door flips into the other side.
Okay, no, wait, that shit has never happened. That will fuck with me.
He looks at me and I wake up again. And I think I woke up 3 times. I had like 3 back-to-backs.
Like Inception shit?
Yeah, bro.
That has never happened to me.
I was like super young. After I was like, what? But the scariest thing was when I slipped through the fabrics of my comforter.
That's wild.
I was so small.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. Like freaking Ant-Man shit. But my body was getting bigger within the fabrics, and the fabrics was tangling around my neck.
Damn. So that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've had dreams before, like weirdest shit ever, where I've like been like just in this space.
Okay.
Where like it's like something soft that's like squishing me, and then it will like turn like hard, and then it will go back to like soft, and it will just fuck with me until I wake up. It's like I'm like I'm just being like it's like I'm literally in somebody's hallucination.
That's wild.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's just dream. So speaking about dreams, I want to talk about one thing, bro. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about her.
Dreams?
Nah, not dreams.
I was gonna say.
But a person who continuously lives a dream and somehow, some way, they're in the position where they are right now. We gotta talk about Amanda Seales, bro.
Yo, this girl.
We need to talk about it.
Pisses me off.
It's to the point.
It's like
it pissed us off.
It doesn't.
Bad.
I feel like it's to the point where it doesn't even necessarily piss me off anymore. I just feel bad for her because there's something wrong with her, and people are just not addressing it.
It's wild. Not only are they not addressing it, it's the comments. They're supporting her, and they think
that's what I mean. Like I'm not even
holy
crap. I feel bad. Like I don't like I think there's something wrong with her where she actually needs help because it's wild the shit she says.
But the thing is, bro, as much as like she exposed herself, because she did expose herself in the interview.
That's what I mean. How do you not see that interview and be like, yo, she needs help?
But like, shout out to Abba and Preach. But Abba said something. Abba said like, and it's so damn true. When he was like, because of the situations of many black women or women of color suffer in the entertainment industry, they always look out
automatically back.
But the thing is, you need to call these people out. Call a spade with a spade. Call it out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like she's like
it's unhinged. Sick. It's unhinged. It's
that's
like
crazy.
And the thing is, okay, so I was wrapping my mind around that.
I was trying to.
I was really trying to. Because, bro, honestly, I don't really think about... Usually, I'm like, okay, this is so dumb. But then the following day, I was still thinking about, like, what exactly happened? Or why is she thinking this way? And I could only come to 2 conclusions. Or come to conclude it, but I had to separate into my gaming mode.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. Yo, shout-outs to Shannon. How the hell this man got through that interview, bro?
No, bro, look at his face.
This man was defeated, bro.
He's just defeated. He's just like, let's wrap this up.
There was nothing this man could have said. Everything he said, she twisted.
And the way she was looking at him when he dares ask her a question, that's not even unhinged.
Bro, this shit pissed me off when she said that she had autism. And then this man said, he said, oh, so you were clinically diagnosed? She's like, of course you can be clinically diagnosed for autism. He's like, no, I understand that. He's like, but you were. She's like, of course you can be clinically diagnosed.
It's like a repeat.
No, but she doesn't question. And then she said, no, I never was because I'm not paying that money. Okay, so then you don't have autism then. If you were not clinically diagnosed, you don't want to go through the steps to do that, then you can't say that you have autism.
It's just something...
To me, that's an insult to the people that actually have autism.
Yeah.
Go and do the steps you need to do to find out what's actually real. Don't just say you have something.
Yeah. It's so messed up. So I had to
angered me.
I had to think about Amanda Seales because I really had to. And the only way, so hear me out. The only way I can understand her or understand how she got to the position, because there's no fucking way. Or there's no,
that's why.
Within the world of reason, someone like Amanda Seales, no offense, I'll actually take all offense. Someone like Amanda Seales should not be in a position where she is.
No, I don't understand.
At all. If you have no accountability, if somehow...
How do you get fired that much, but you're still this like superstar?
How many groups did she mention? And somehow...
It was always their fault.
It's always their fault. Okay, so I had to break this down. In my mind, it's like this. I had to combine Final Fantasy and Dungeons and Dragons. Okay? Because there's no way... Okay, so imagine this, bro. You're creating your character.
Yeah.
Stats. Her stats are all shitty. Everything. Strength, defense, charisma, whatever you want to talk about, it's in the negatives. But when you look all the way down, the luck is maxed out.
Yeah, I was gonna say she rolling them dice and just always hitting numbers.
And thank you for the dice, because we're talking about D&D. So in D&D, if people don't know, you have a 20-sided die. The 1 is the worst. The 20 is like a perfect.
This girl's rolling 20s.
Because of her luck, she always rolls 20s. But somehow, I think that now she starts to roll low numbers because more and more people are like calling her out.
The internet is showing her true colors.
Showing her true colors.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
It's not normal.
I was gonna say, what annoys me is that just goes to show you that we just pay for entertainment.
Yeah, bro.
Because there's no fucking way that all these people throughout her life have known that she done messed up shit, but she's still making all this money. You're still paying her for these things. That's what I'm talking. You're putting her on shows.
Doesn't make sense.
It's because you find her entertaining.
Yes.
So regardless of her stupidity, you're gonna pay because this is entertainment.
Yeah.
And that's sad because that girl literally needs help.
It's
bad. Yeah, it's wild.
You have people who are defending her, saying, "Don't let Shannon dim your lights." My friend, he is asking you a question.
Them lights have been out since forever.
Yes, because people who are commenting on that, you're equally as delusional. She is like Omega level. She's beyond Omega level.
No, yeah.
Bro, it's levels. She's galaxies apart from because we've dealt with delusional people.
Crazy.
We have dealt with delusional people. And we thought that, holy shit, there can't be there can't be more. There can't be worse. But somehow, some way,
brought it to another extreme.
To where the point where she was like, she feels okay to interrupt the teacher while the teacher's teaching a lesson, and after she feels like I was not in the wrong to correct my
what's
teacher.
crazy about that is her response to that was not that she was defending the students.
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
It's wild.
What pissed me off about that is that either two things happened. Mm-hmm. When she said, because when Shannon asked, you must have had a lot of parent-teacher interviews, and she said, it's funny you said that, because I did have a lot of parent-teacher interviews, but not because of me. But then the fact that she said her mom, when the teacher called and her mom said, that's funny that you say that, because Amanda has a lot of things to say about you. So either that's fucking a lie, or her mom is enabling the shit out of this baby too. Because also, she talked, the way she responded as her mom is from the islands. How in the hell does an island parent allow, parents, you do fuck shit,
there's something wrong.
I don't care if you're my child, you're doing fuck shit.
Every island parent, every parent I know that has every kid I know or I grew up with who has a parent from the islands, if it's parent-teacher meeting, the parent...
they're waiting to know what belt to use.
Yes.
So what do you
mean?
And
they're looking at the kid they're not even looking at the teacher. The teacher's like, so Jonathan was not paying attention, and he's like, and he's looking at the kid, and he's paying attention. He's like, oh, he's talking in class? Okay, what else? And that kid is like,
I was gonna say, my mom's not even from the island. My mom's white, but she used to do that shit too. I know your father did that. That shit was the worst. Bro. Look at the teacher. Why are you looking at me?
Don't look. And they're looking. And the teacher.
Literally, the teacher's tired. Just
and I'm like,
wait till we get home.
And the teacher, I'm trying to understand. Teacher, do you not look how the parent is look at me? Can you lower the no? But sometimes I had one teacher, and I knew, and this is how we both know the Caribbean Caribbean parents or people in the Caribbean community. They're not going to be that person who will be like, oh, my child. They're not going to be that person to defend the child like that. They want to be like, what did my child do?
Yeah.
Okay, the thing was, in grade 6, I had a Jamaican teacher, okay? Miss Williams. Mm-hmm. Miss Williams, she had a parent-teacher meeting with my dad. And the thing was, I think I was doing really good, but the thing was I was talking a lot. And I went to a 7-day Adventist school, so it was super religious and all that.
Yeah.
And I said that morning, the day of, the parent-teacher meeting, I think I was doing well, but then I swore. And she looked at me and she smiled.
Because she was excited.
Smiled. It was the most deliciously evil smile.
Yeah,
because she's like,
I'm going to get
wait until I tell your dad. I swear to God, bro, and I got beat. Oh my. My dad didn't wait until we got home. He waited until I put my seatbelt on so I can't escape.
Oh.
I swear to God, bro. He waited to, and then the day after, my classmates were laughing at me. They're like, you got your ass beaten, blah, blah, blah. There was one Ghanaian boy, he looked at me, and I looked at him,
bro.
I
understand.
We understood each other. Shout out to Edwin. He saw me, I saw him, and we're like, damn, bro.
He's like,
yeah, bro.
He's like, is it still hurt, bro?
Yeah, bro. And it's only I
You
will have gone with
marks?
it. Like my dad because the reason why my dad beat me was because I swore. So that meant that Miss Williams was probably saying some like things that were like okay or not bad.
Yeah.
But it was just the part I swore.
Yeah, the fact that you said one cuss word.
I was in grade 6. So like, damn, bro.
Nah, I remember even back like one time when I was getting in trouble in school, and my mom was on the phone with them. Like they called my mom while I was standing in the office. I was like, oh.
Did they pass the phone to you?
Hell no.
Did he want?
I didn't want to. No, I think.
No. Did he want? Like, wait. Did he pass the phone? And you're like, no. Or they're like, okay, thank you, bye.
No. Yeah, it was actually the first one. I'm pretty sure. They said, let's call mom, and I was like,
and you're praying.
Because in my head I was like, cool, let's call mom. You could goddamn call her. I'm not calling her. Because that shit used to piss me off when they used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
and you're
why you passing me the phone?
And you're praying.
Please don't answer. Please don't answer. And then
reach over. Yeah.
The worst part too is when they do answer, and they're just like joyful, like, hi, how you going? Yeah, I'm coming home for a couple days. What do you mean?
What do you do?
I got suspended.
Their voice.
And then, bro, as soon as it says, you can talk to the teacher. Like, and then I did that. I was like, yeah, I'm coming home for a few days. She's like, why? I was like,
yeah,
mom wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hi, Miss this way. And then all I hear is, well, maybe we could give him an essay. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. No. My mom was literally on the phone saying, well, I like a single mom, so he can't really stay home by himself. Would you be able to give him like an essay and he can stay in the office? I was like, I don't want to do an essay, bro. Let me go. I'll be good. Let me go home and I'll be by myself. Said, make him write like a 500-word essay. I was like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah. I'm telling
you. But
yeah,
like that literally, like they would do that too. They would call my mom, like, hi, we're here in the office with Nathan. And already that one sentence, I'm like, I'm dead. But then they're like, would you like, they're like, oh, would you like to speak to him? And I'm like, no. You're good. You're the principal. Tell her what's good.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to her.
I don't want to talk to
her. They got to pass you the phone. And you're going to be, hi, mom. And she's like, so what happened? You're like, and then the principal just staring
at you and like, tell her.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, because I think even one time I said, I think she said, like, what happened? I was like, I got in trouble with some friends. And the principal just looking. And they're like,
tell me.
I was like, yeah, so I think I'm going to go home for it. She's like, what? It happened, Nathan. I was like, I just got in trouble with some friends.
No, tell her.
And then the principal was like,
yeah.
Like, well, miss, he actually did this, and this. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, bro. And it's just like, it's the worst. Because now, you're not going home right away. You're waiting to the end of school.
Oh,
your heart is beating. You're wishing that the class that you hate lasts a few more minutes, because you don't want to go
hear
home.
that bell ring. Actually, to be honest, I think those times, I had to stay in the office.
Until she picked you up?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Even worse.
Anxiety, bro. That shit, that's some PTSD that's baked into my DNA.
Or that time, there was one time where I think it was like first period.
Okay.
I went to English class. Oh, yeah, this story. I went to English class, right? The day I almost got expelled. I went to English class and I had an assignment due that week.
Okay.
And I forgot to do it. So I got a 0. But then my teacher said, if you give it to me by the end of the week, I'll give you a 60 at least to say that you passed.
High school, elementary?
High school.
Okay.
High school English. So I'm like, cool. Let me do that. So I did it and I handed it in to him. But he already put 0 in the book.
Okay.
So then when I gave him the assignment, he forgot that he went and changed it to a 60 because he gave me a 60. So in his head, it was a 0, and now he's looking at his book and it's a 60. So we show up to class the next day after I handed him the assignment. Damn. Literally, first thing this man says, good morning, class. Everyone's like, good morning. He's like, today is not a great day. And I'm like, I'm a class clown, right? Back then. So I was like, oh, what's up, sir? Somebody's in trouble? He's like, that's exactly right, Nathan. I was like, I was like, what? It's me? He's like, right again. I was like, what?
Shifted, right?
What? Yeah, what?
Everything.
What?
Cold sweat.
He's like,
heart beating.
He's like, yeah, I think Nathan might no longer be with us after today. I was like, what? Wait. I was like, time out. I was joking. I was joking, sir. I was joking. What do you mean? I was playing. No. He's like, yeah, I think me and you are going to go to the office. I just want to let the class know before we leave. He's like, grab your things. I was like, sir, please talk to me, bro.
And he's not, right? He's like, get up, take your things, take like.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Because I think he literally said, you might not be returning to the school. I was like, sir, we need to talk. We need to talk because I'm gonna die, bro. Yo. I was like, what is happening? I was like, I was playing with you. What did I do wrong? He's like, well, it looks like to me you changed the notes in my like mark book. I was like, what? I was like, I never did shit like that. He's like, well, in my book it shows a 60 when I know I give you a 0. I was like, where? I've never seen your book. I don't even know what it looks like. And he's like, well, remember the assignment you got a 0 on? I was like, yeah, but you told me if I hand it in, you would give me a 60. He's like, and then he stopped for a second. He's like, you're right. I was like, oh shit.
Bro.
I was like, yo, bro, literally, like,
everything.
The bell rang.
Yeah.
And my stupid ass had to be a smart ass. Oh, it was me, sir, right? This guy just literally, face went blank. You're right again, Nathan. I was like, I literally looked at my friends. I was like, I was joking, guys. Yeah. I'm scared now. I'm very scared. Especially when he said Nathan might not be returning with us. Yeah. I was like, fuck you mean? I won't be returning. Yeah. What's going to happen to me?
That's wild.
I was about to, he literally said, I was about to expel you. That's because wild. You're changing the notes in the teacher's book. Is grounds for expulsion. That's wild. Bro. I was like, oh shit. I definitely didn't touch this man's book. I didn't even know what the man's book looked like. Yeah. You think I'll be that brave to go change my grade in wild. A book? Nah. This man was literally about to expel me. That's a scary And my thing. Stupid ass, like, almost, like, expedited the freaking procedure. Talking shit. Like, oh, it was me, right, sir? Scared the shit out of me.
I don't think I ever had, like, a moment like that in high school. Elementary school.
That's what happens when you talk too much, bro. I talk too much.
I talked to my classmates, but I never really talked back to the teacher. But the one time I did talk to the teacher, she decided, oh shit.
You got ended?
No, I got suspended. But my dad knew it was fucked up. This is the only time. No, my dad actually defended me a lot in elementary school. Because, like, a bunch of shit, bro. Like, one time, I had, like, a racist-ass teacher. When she's like, black people are so hard to teach. I was like, damn. What the fuck? And I told my dad, I'm like, yo, is this okay? No, because I asked my dad, I was like, yo, because he was cutting onions. I remember it's like he was cooking, he was cutting onions. I'm like, Dad. He's like, what? I was like, let me ask you a question. He's like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, why are black people so hard to teach?
He's like, what?
And he stops. And he's like, what do you say? And he's like, why black? And I'm scared because like, oh shit, what did I do? Because like, you know, sometimes when you're young, you like, I don't know, your kids probably tell you something to you, and you're like, and you think that it's a joke, but you're like, yo, bro, it's not a joke.
Your ass starts to sweat.
I'm sweating. And he's like, say it again. I'm like, nah. He's like,
yeah, I'm good.
And he says something. He's like, no, just repeat it. I just want to hear it. And I was like, okay, well, Mrs. Blah, I'm not going to call her out, but like Mrs. Blah said that black people are so hard to teach. And after he's like, okay, I swear to God, bro, I come to school a regular day. I think it's like after lunch. I smell my dad's cologne. I'm like, what happened? And after some other teacher that's never been my teacher, she comes to me and she's like, but she was my brother's teacher. So, are you Matthew's brother? I was like, yeah. So, oh, your dad came. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, he's a very strict man. I'm like, what exactly?
Yeah, fear.
So I come to find out that my dad came to the school and he like banged on the table saying like, who are you to say that black people are so hard to teach? Maybe it's your teaching that's messed up. It was so, he caused a whole scene in the office. But the time I got fucked up,
I was gonna say he defended you.
Yeah.
But he just beat you with his hands instead of a belt that night?
You know what the funny thing is? my dad has never beat me with a belt. It's either been with one time with a belt. But my dad, like, the most African thing, he'll grab a knife, goes to across the street, grabs a tree branch. He doesn't go take the tree branch and starts, cutting the branches off, the leaves off. He does that on the spot. He doesn't go home to do that. He does it on the spot. So imagine a man leaves his neighbors, children, seeing this. Because my shout out to Kevin. Kevin was like, oh shit, TT's in trouble. Because he knew he was seeing my dad with a knife, cuts the pieces of branches off, gets the branch really thin, but for some reason it doesn't break. Right?
Oh, yes, that got that rubber
effect. The rubber effect. And after he'll come back and he'll really bad. But where the fuck was I going with this shit?
When you finally defended you went to the school.
Yeah, he defended me. But there was like the one time I really fucked up was when I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something bad and he wrote something on my agenda and you know how they're like, okay, your parents have to sign.
Yeah.
I forged my dad's signature. Instead of doing his signature, I put Paul Awesome.
Funny thing is, I did the same shit,
Bro.
but mine was better because
Yeah.
well, because like you obviously forged your dad's signature, but you had to come home to your father.
Yeah.
My father wasn't around, so instead of my smart ass, instead of forging my mom's signature, I forged my dad's signature.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
it's not like he's there to defend himself.
Oh shit.
So I had I think I had a test one time that I failed hard.
Damn.
The teacher said, because you failed, you have to take it home to get it signed to show your parents like what happened. I was like, perfect. Can't show this to my mom; she'll kill me. So I used my dad's signature, and I don't even know what this man's signature was. So I literally just wrote his name in like cursive. But then, stupid me, not thinking right. I tried my best to like make it look different. But my teacher's been grading my stuff all year, right? So he obviously knows my handwriting.
Yeah.
I brought this shit back to him. This guy looked at the test, looked back at me, and he's like that suspicious look. He's like, your dad signed this? I was like, yeah. And I was like, maybe I'm gonna call your mom. I was like, no, we don't have to do that. You can just, my dad signed it.
Oh shit!
There's nothing to worry about. My dad signed it.
Yeah.
He's like, I can, and this straight up with no shame in front of the whole class because I put it in the front desk. He's like, Nathan, I know that's your writing. I was like, how do you know it's my writing? Just accept it, man. It's signed.
Yeah.
Why we got to go through all this business? But nah, this man just looked with the most suspicion. I thought I was slick too. I was like, it's not like what, he's gonna go and call my dad? I don't even know where my dad is.
Oh shit! God damn. I wonder. Have you ever? Well, there must have been. Even when we were in high school, when I was in the class with you, I think we were only in one class. Well, that was before grade 10 and 11.
Yeah, well,
it was geo.
Yeah, the first time I met you was in grade 9 geography, right?
Yeah.
But then even then we weren't really talking. You just knew of me in class because I was the loudest kid in class.
Fucking got kicked out. I was just like, sir, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, searching right. Good job, I'm so because every single time I don't know.
Yeah, I always had to say something.
It was like okay. We all have that moment when we enter a place after when we see some niggas do some niggery shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
I'm this big 6'2" light skin with a big ass afro.
And
I already stand out, and then I'm also the loudest in class.
And I'm like, oh, nigga. We all do it, no matter what. I don't care what anyone says. We all do it to some degree. When we go to a restaurant, when we go shopping, and something happens, and there's a nigga moment, we look at people. Oh, nigga.
Well, this was funny. Was it when we went out to supper a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
My wife said that we were the loudest ones in the restaurant.
I don't think
I didn't feel like we were the loudest. But remember, there was that person beside us kept on staring at me.
Kept on staring at us.
I was like, yo,
bro,
I was literally about to say, do you have a problem, bro?
Yeah.
The man, at one point, the man literally looked like he turned like this.
Bro, he was like that. He was.
That's what are you looking at?
Even when they gave us food, he was like staring at the food, and he was staring at us.
I was like,
and he was staring at us. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, when I was talking about like, yo, it might not be the best, but their presentation is on point.
Okay.
I feel like when I said that sentence, I looked and this man was already staring at me.
I don't know what. You're like, what are you staring at me, bro?
I was literally about to, what are you looking at?
It's so weird every single time.
Because Shanna said we were the loudest ones there.
She's
I didn't feel like I was the loudest.
I'm like, yo, no, because clearly this guy has something off. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Because we got food. He was looking at us. We would make a.
Yo, one time he even smiled. Like I said one sentence and he smiled at me.
What
I was like,
weirdo.
Yeah, I was like, what are you looking at,
his
bro?
girlfriend is like right there. Girlfriend, tell your boyfriend to look at you.
Yeah, I was like,
pay attention to you. Like, why
enjoy your goddamn meal over there.
Goddamn.
So like staring hard.
I don't know, but like going back to the thing in high school, it was like in my head, I was like.
But you have to admit, that teacher was wild.
No, he was.
He was wild.
Like, let's really take...
Yeah.
He won't even look at you. He'll look at the floor. He'll look at the side. He'll look at the ceiling.
Remember the class where this guy was staring into the recycling bin?
Yes.
That's when I said some shit.
And he didn't have anything in his hands to put into the recycling.
No, he literally had like... Give me your pen. He had like a pen, and he was like, we're in the class. Everyone's sitting, facing the board. Like, say this is the board. This is him. There's a recycling bin right here. This man, for the whole class, was just up in the recycling bin. So yeah, class...
all the time.
Canada has 13 provinces. And like,
Sir, Mr. I mean,
what are you looking
and he's
at,
like,
bro?
yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
I'm like, yo, look at me, bro.
Yeah, I think that's what I said. I was like, yo, you gonna look at us at any point?
Yeah.
And then he was like scared. He's like, what?
Yeah, his head bobbled.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bobbled. Yeah, well.
Wait, are we? Nah. There wasn't anything wrong with him, was there?
Yeah, everyone said he just had like PTSD because he was in the war.
Oh, I see.
That's what somebody, or like he served in the army. I don't know if he was actually went out to war, but he served in the army. I think around that time.
Oh shit. Well, fuck. Well,
Nah, he was
I
definitely.
don't care. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
he was
I'm
still
sorry.
wild. But
It was kind of wild.
then don't be a teacher then.
Yeah, it's just like got it
That was
right.
jokes, though.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
His neck. Like that neck. You got it right. I was like,
Remember
whoa.
when we did the test? When we were doing a test in class, and everyone picked up their desk, and all your and everyone just made a circle.
Yeah.
And we all did the test together.
He's
This
like,
man is just in the front of the class, like,
you're supposed to do it individually.
yeah.
You
And
know?
then when he's just looking at us, he's like, and then he just let us continue.
Yeah.
And we did the whole test.
I remember
as
that.
a group.
I remember that. And
That
we were
was
just talking. And we're
wild.
like, yo, so what is it for this? No,
Yeah,
man.
no shame.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the name of that province?
Yeah. And we had to like color the areas. I'm like, okay, so yo,
this
bro.
one's orange. Yeah.
Yeah. And we,
I was like, yo, can I use a pencil crayon? So
Dude,
like, yo,
yeah.
we were wild.
we didn't care.
And this man still took the test and still graded it.
Still graded that. I think I had like one of the best marks. No,
That
not
was
best marks,
hilarious.
but like on my report card, never
That
failed.
was wild.
It was
That was
a-
literally my worst year in high school. Well,
Right?
craziest. What is the craziest thing about that?
What?
Grade 9 was my worst year, like detention and suspension wise.
Okay.
But literally also my best year grades wise. So see
Wow.
all you teachers out there, I was a shit disturber, but literally got my best grade in grade
Damn.
9.
I
I
think-
literally hit honor roll in grade 9
God damn.
for the first time ever, but I also got suspended 3 times.
I remember. No, because you were in the high maths. Yeah.
No, well, it's like grade 9 is like
No, but
right
grade
before
10
it
you're in
starts.
high maths.
Well, like yeah, the middle one.
No, I think you're in 4. Weren't you in 436?
No, I was in 426, but I was like eligible to do the 436 exam if I wanted to.
But didn't you have a teacher that had like a lab coat?
Yeah,
Yeah. You were like the high maths, man.
yeah,
Because-
but it was still
'cause
426.
I
It was like
rem-
the middle.
Okay. Oh,
But
shit.
like I said, if you're in that one,
Mhm.
they give you the option to do the higher math exam.
Shoot.
And I remember, which is hilarious too.
Okay.
'cause grade 10 math destroyed me, bro. In grade 9, I killed math, and then grade 10 killed me. This shit was hard as shit.
Damn.
And I remember at the end of the year, I was like, "Sir, you think I can do the 436 exam?" He's like, "No, Nathan, we're not gonna do that." I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay. He's like, "Yeah, no, you're not good." But I had to do the 436 exam for science.
Oh.
That was so bitch because you did the 416, right?
416. Yeah.
Bro, I had to do the 416 and the 436 on the same day. So the day that we went to go do that exam,
Oh shit.
like we had like an hour and a half, I think, for the first exam.
Yeah.
So I had an hour and a half,
Mhm.
like you guys, for the 416 one, and then I had an extra half an hour to do the 436. Tell me the fuck how I was still on the 416 exam when the time limit stopped for the 416 exam. And they're like, now everyone who did the 416 exam can please leave. You're all done. Everyone who had the 436 exam, if you still need time, you can continue. I was still doing the 416 exam. I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, I'm going to fail. And then tell me how.
Mhm.
Somehow I got a better grade on the 436 exam than I did on the 416.
Damn.
I got like an 80 on the 436, and on
Mhm.
the 416, I think I got like a 65.
Damn.
I struggled in science, bro, in grade 10.
I love science. I did not like math. I loved history, but I did not love.
Fuck grade 10 history.
I love biology.
You actually, you said, yeah, you were one of the kids that got a good mark, right?
For what?
In history in grade 10?
Bro,
Bro?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like true. I remember, and
The
I would
news?
never. I was no the
We
news.
saw the news?
First of all, wait.
Because we didn't get our grades yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what freaked me out.
When I was like, I think
Oh
I was
my
in the
God.
living room with my mom, and then the news just pops up. Like, this evening on the news, the Quebec ministry is in shock as 80% of the province has failed the grade 10 history exam. When I heard that shit, I was like,
Bro.
I definitely failed.
I
I definitely failed. That
Same.
shit was so fucking hard.
I was so defeated because I remember studying, like trying to study history, and I was just wasn't
Bro, that was
interested,
literally-
and I kept
That's
on
literally
failing.
a historical moment happened in
Yeah.
our lifetime.
Yeah, which is wild. And
Literally 80% of the province failed, and
Yeah.
it was on the news.
it was that bad.
To the point where the news literally said it was so bad, and it made the province look so bad that anybody that got in the 50s, they boosted them to a 60 to increase the percentage a
That's
little bit
wild.
more.
And-
Because it killed the province. Like, it looked so bad.
Bro, it was
80%.
I
But
remember-
also,
Mhm.
fuck you. Doesn't that mean, can't that be like, take the teachers accountable? How did 80% of the province fail?
Yeah,
It couldn't just only be the students.
But I did like our history teacher. We had the same one, the guy with like the tall man, who was like,
No, I had Mr. Horner.
you know, Mr.
Name
Horner.
drop?
You know what's funny? Mr. Horner used to be my principal in elementary school.
That's crazy. In the
fucked up school. He used to fucking pick on me, bro.
Say word.
It was bad. It was like when I'm telling you, like my dad and him had to go to the school board to talk because it was like at elementary school. I was an honorable. They had like something called the table of honor, and basically you get it for good grades, outstanding performance, and behaviors and all that stuff. And I was there, and for some stupid reason, some dude named Kyle did something to me. And after I nudged him, Mr. Horner comes out of nowhere, comes to me. He's like, "I can take you off right now." He's being like a fucking bully to me. Damn. So imagine me leaving that school because I didn't graduate at elementary school. I went to the 7-day Adventist school, and then high school. I went back to our school, Lindsay Place, right? Yeah. And he's there, and I'm like, not again, not a fucking again.
Damn. No, I had him.
But but like my history teacher. I remember, but he was good because he was always trying to sit down with me and try to help me out. But bro, for some reason, I can never get it right. So imagine exam time.
But then, you got a freaking good mark.
I got 85. Bro, I was first and last time I ever going to cry.
I got a 60, which means I definitely failed. Because if I got 60 on the dot, like I said, they boosted a bunch of people to get 60 to make the average not so horrible.
Damn, bro.
So if you got a 60 on the dot, you definitely failed.
So like when I looked at, because he looked at me, and after I looked at him, I was like, I'm done. Because I think that if I failed history or something like that, I would have had to redo it or in summer school.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. People that got like I think it was 50, like from 50 to up to 59. Yeah, they boosted you to 60. Anything under that, you had to redo it because we had some friends that actually had to go to summer school.
Yeah. And
I was so goddamn glad I didn't have to redo that shit.
I'm so happy.
And then supposedly the retake was easy as shit.
Yeah, I remember they're all talking about the retake
easy
and all
as
that.
Shit.
So imagine me going to school, finally to get the grades. I'm nervous as hell. I'm like, I want to spend time in what's it called, summer school and all that. I get a grade. He looks at me. The teacher looks at me, and he's like, I don't know how you did it, but you did it. So I look, and I see 8 and 5, and I fucking bursted out crying. I come home. I'm freaking in tears.
Yeah,
I'm feeling myself now. I'm really feeling. I'm like, okay, to like feel myself. I go to my dad and I show it in true African fashion. Why didn't you get 90%?
This is some.
I'm like any African,
Daddy, didn't you just watch the news
all the time? No, I don't know my dad. Yeah, because my dad listened to it because he's like, if you don't pass. I was like, oh shit.
I'm gonna send you to Ghana. I'm gonna send you to Ghana.
It was a scary thing.
Did you ever get that threat?
Boot camp, and I promise you, it was close. I swear to God, because my dad watched one episode, not Jerry Springer. What was the other guy? Who was it Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer had glasses.
Jerry Springer had glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, he had the boot camp segment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry
my
Springer
dad was dead serious about that.
Show, bro.
It was a wild show.
Have you seen it? Like,
bro, my babysitter had no shame. I used to watch it with her. It was a wild. When I was younger,
go Jerry, go Jerry, go.
The stripper pools, or it's like, babe, I have something to tell you. What is it? I'm actually a man.
Yo, yo, these people are so pissed off.
Come on, bro. You tell me she's not even like, baby. She's like, baby, I want to tell you something. I'm like, bro, come on, let's.
Tell me. And I think they were like together for like years.
Years,
you never noticed nothing.
So what? You've been fucking the one hole. You've been doing anal?
Yeah,
what's going on?
That was crazy.
It's like, well, I didn't know, or he's not the father. Wait, that was Maury, right?
Yeah, well, they did have it on Jerry Springer, but Jerry Springer was more like
KKK.
Remember
like KKK
and I fucked your sister, and then
fighting and all that. Bro, I wish they had it here. So we can just like pay a ticket and just watch it one time.
The amount of times I wished I could just one time get a ticket to one of them shows.
Yeah, like we do need to watch a UFC fight or a boxing.
Because that's I guarantee people. Yeah, I used to do that on the Jerry Springer show. The audience went there because they just want to talk. The amount of time, like, let's ask the audience, and then the audience would be like, "So you really believe when she said she loved you?" And they're like, "You know what? You're right." And then going like they just want to start shit.
It was so fun, and like you just see the people just talking, and it's like, "Hey, you," or the guy in the back. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you want to say something worse?" And he's like, "Yeah, to the lady, you little fat fuck."
Yeah. And she's like, "What?"
And she's like, "Come say it to my face," and she's like jiggling her titties.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't get this. Oh, bro, it was such a good era because you know what? As much as how crazy that shit was, you turn it off and that's it.
Yeah, you went on with your day.
You don't have no social media. You still go out to play with the kids. You still go, like, you do stuff and all that. But, like, now it's like everywhere you go, There's always a moment.
Yeah, always.
Everything.
And everyone records everything.
Well, everyone, huh?
Records. Everyone records everything.
Everyone records everything,
like,
and everyone.
What was it? Oh yeah, it was actually hilarious.
What?
But I seen like a video, and it was like a little boy getting attacked by a hawk, and he was like trying to run away on his scooter, and he was like, ah! And like the bird was, and the dad is literally recording it.
That's
and
facts.
Underneath it says, "I know I should have helped him, but it was just too funny." Yo, you just literally ran like he recorded his son flying by on his scooter, just screaming, and the bird was, and then would go down, peck him, and go back up. Bro. Yo, I would have shit on myself.
I would never go outside.
Nah, yeah.
If I see birds, I'm never going.
PTSD like
100%.
That shit would have scared the shit out of me for life.
My God.
We talk about squirrels, bro. I would.
Everyone, man.
Yeah, I have fear. If that shit happened to me, I would never be able to see a bird again in my life.
Trust me.
That shit was literally pecking at him too.
Nah.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
This man's dad was just recording him.
Yeah.
But at least this guy was honest. Yo, I should have been helping him, but this shit was too funny not to record.
Yeah, I don't know, man. These are crazy times and shit.
Nah, yeah.
But I'm gonna close out with your story because I want to hear.
What was the other story again?
Your anti-bullying method.
Oh yeah.
Because we've been talking about school, kids, and all that. I'm like, yo, it's a good time to bring this up.
So we'll end it off with this little story.
All right.
I have my 6-year-old yesterday was at the park with some friends.
This was yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That was okay.
Yeah. Oh, so sorry. When we're recording, this will be a few days earlier.
Okay.
When we're recording, but so I went. My son was playing at the park, and then I'm just looking outside, and they're walking back. Him and his older brother, and my younger one is like mad and looks like he's crying, and then you see his older brother like holding him by like the neck of his sweater. So I was like, what is going on? Why are they fighting? So I wait. I'm just standing there. I wait, and then when they get closer, my older one lets go of his neck and then starts patting him on the back.
Oh shit.
So I was like, something ain't adding up. I'm gonna need to ask some questions when they get closer, right? So I asked him, like, why were you holding on his neck? He says, because he was upset and I was trying to calm him down. I was like, well, that's not how we calm people down.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you he was probably getting more mad. So let's try a different way next time. So I let that slide. I was like, what? I was like, why were you upset? And then my younger one tells me that people were swearing at him at the park. So I'm like, really? I was like, okay, cool. I was like, who was this? And they said, oh, it was some girl here and some other little boy. So then at first I was like, I felt myself get mad, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to cuss out some children.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is not the first time this happened to him, so I'm going to go settle this. So I was like, Keon, get your shoes on. We're going to the park together. And I'm a big-ass man, right, guys? I'm 6'2", huge, tall guy. So I go, and I'm just holding his hand. We walk to the park, and I seen a group of kids at the park staring in our direction and just staring at us. And they seen me walk with him. They're all just like, they're like this, and they're like, and their eyes just all go big, and then they all just dip in different directions, like scattered. I was like, well, damn, if you're not guilty, you're definitely guilty now. Because that was hilarious. They literally scattered like ants. Just so I'm like, who was it that swore at you? And then he started like pointing at the people like running. I was like, cool. So I started walking more because my plan was to go up to the kid because I knew where they lived. I was like, come with me, please. We're going to go talk to your parents. But this man was doing some mission impossible to get away from me. So I'm walking to the park with my son, and they just all scattered, and then I couldn't find them. So I was like, who was it again? He's like, it was him over there. So I'm trying to look, and I seen this other little girl staring at me, and I'm wondering, why is she looking at me like that? And then I seen her look at me and then look away, like she was looking at somebody else. And then I noticed when I got close enough that she was like telling the other kids, he's coming. Go.
Lookouts.
So yeah, she was the lookout, and they were trying to get away from me, which made me die in laughter inside. So I was like, okay, I've already done what I needed to do. They're scared shitless. So I was like, okay, I'm obviously not going to sit here and chase kids. So let me just go back. I know where they live. I'm going to go talk to their parents directly. So I turned around. I was like, okay, let's go back. We're going to go to their parents. He's like, why? I was like, we're going to go tell their parents what they did so that their parents are going to take care of it for us. So we started walking back, and then I noticed the kids start like coming behind me, like not close, but they start like coming out from like they're hiding and see like, okay, he's leaving. And then they started slowly following me behind. And then they saw, because I know the kid that I had to go speak to. I know he knows I know his parents.
Oh, shit.
So he was like, oh, no, this is not good.
Serves him right.
Yeah. So I go like to his parents' door, and I knock, and then like they just open the door. At first I thought it was weird for saying, because they actually opened the door like just a crack. He's like, hello? I was like, are you I won't say the kid's name. Just I was like, "Are you his father?" And he's like, "Yes." And then he kept the door closed, but then it's because he has a dog. He didn't want his dog to come out. So I was like, okay, understandable. Then he's like, just give me a second, please. And he came out. He's like, what's going on? I was like, I just wanted to come here because your son was swearing at my son. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, my son is only 6, and I don't know how old your son is. He's like, he's 12. I was like, okay. So he's swearing at my 6-year-old son for like, I was like, I know they're kids. They're going to mess around. They're going to do stuff, but there's no reason to be swearing. He's like, I absolutely agree. He's like, and this is not the first time, so I appreciate you coming to me. I was like, cool. He's like, let me go get his mother. And he knocks on like the neighbor's door. His mom was like at the other people's house, I guess, to the side. So she comes. He's like, babe, somebody's here for. He's like, what? And she looks, and he's like, yeah, up to like no. Oh,
it's okay.
Yeah. So I was like, he's up to no good. And she's like, again. And then she comes out, and we're talking, and I was like, yeah, he was swearing. She's like, what exactly did he say? I was like, well, I know this is not the first time. One time he said this, but today he said, I'm gonna take you to hell. Or I'm going to bring you to hell, which is a wild, childish-ass thing to say. But for a 6-year-old, it's going to hurt you deep, right?
It's going to scare shit.
Yeah. So then she's like, okay, absolutely not acceptable. Let me talk to him. And she's like, I really appreciate you coming to me because we're not like parents that are just going to say, no, our kid didn't do that. And she's like, it's his birthday tomorrow. His birthday is not going to go as he planned. I was like, shit, but consequences, right?
Yeah.
Accountability. There's no reason for you to be cussing at anybody. So but then I found out afterwards too that supposedly my son said that he was swearing back. I was like, okay, well, we're not going to do what the other people do. Next time you just come and tell me and we'll deal with it like we just did. So they said, thank you. They asked if he was allowed to have candy. They gave him some Smarties, so I appreciated that. I said, appreciate it. They said, if this ever happens again, please come to us because we want to make sure that there's nothing bad going on in the neighborhood. But so just to let you guys know, use your words. Because there's other parents that would go to that park and try to, what are you going to do, cuss out a child?
Yeah.
It's not going to do. Me walking over to the park already scared the shit out of them
Their
kids.
presence alone, bro.
Yeah. So then I went to go talk to the parents and, well, it was already late at that point, so nobody else, like everyone went in the house after that. It was like 8 o'clock. But we'll see if they go hang out again, how it's going to go.
Most likely.
But it was a fun experience to go and have to talk to parents.
Yeah.
Also, because, like, I feel young, right? I know I have kids, but like I don't see myself as like an older person. So when I have to actually like go and like deal with a situation like that, you're like, yeah, this is really happening right now.
I'm in this position.
Because I've been in the in the position where I was the kid,
right?
And my dad or like my mom goes to like talk to parents.
Yeah.
So it's just funny to be in that position too. I remember one time actually as a kid, I was playing with like my football, and there was like this people, our neighbors that live near us, and they had like their backyard, but then they also had a garden that like extended like 6 feet further out from their backyard, and they would get mad every time people would have stuff drop in their garden. Okay. But I was like, yo, your garden extends 6 feet out from your property, so we're over here playing in like the open area, but your fucking garden is all the way over here, and then you get mad every time something falls in it. It's like, why are you allowed to just take up all this space? So then one time my football went in, and they told us if it keeps going in there, we're gonna take it. I was like, no, you're not. But I'm also a child, right? So it happened again, like obviously not on purpose. The shit bounces and it goes into the garden. This person literally came out their house, went into their garden, grabbed my football, and took it back into their house. So I was just like, what? And that was the one time we just talked about this, guys, right? I didn't know where my dad was when I was a kid. It was the 1 week that this man was here.
Oh, it's the 1 week?
Yeah, he was actually there that week.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'm going to get my dad. And I went to go, and my dad's a big man too. I was like, Dad, they took our football. He's like, what? I was like, they told us that if we keep putting it in their garden, they're going to take it. He's like, oh, they did they? And this man, no shame. Like, I was nice. I went to go talk to the parents.
Yeah.
This man went outside. No. Well, he went to talk to them.
Okay.
But this man walked through their garden to get to their back door. Literally. And, like, there was, like, branches he had to open up. Because it was a huge-ass, like, tall-ass garden. This man literally walked right through it. And they were at the window watching it, and he's a big-ass black man. They were fear in their eyes, bro. Literally just seen a big black man walk through their garden and come up to their door and be like, and they just open it, like, he's like, give my son's football back. Didn't even say, just give him my son's football back. They're like, what? He's like, give me my son's football back. And they're like, well, he keeps throwing in our garden. He's like, give me my son's football back.
We're not reasoning.
He's like, we're not having a discussion.
No.
He's like, I'll tell him to be more careful, but you will not touch my son's football again. He's like, give me my son's football back. And they just came back and they passed it to him. And then this guy walked back through the garden again.
He has to leave a statement.
Give this football and then walked him back in the house. I was like, gangster.
There you go, bro. Shit.
So that's my story, guys. I had a couple stories. My dreams.
Yeah.
And then this, having to stick up for my son for some crazy kids doing some craziness.
Trauma.
At high school. It's going to be a crazy episode.
It's a crazy episode, guys. Make sure if you like it, you subscribe, you send it, you share, you rate us, you give us a good rating on iHeart,
audio
Spotify,
listeners.
all the audio listeners. Just, you know what to do, guys.
And any of our Apple fans, we're in the process.
We're in the process.
Apple is difficult.
I'm going to actually start contacting them again.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I could help you out because, all the Apple people are like, they're not difficult. No, we love Apple. No, Apple is complicated, but for no reason.
You have a Windows computer and you're trying to sign in? Oh,
yeah, we're trying to get on Apple Podcasts. It's just taking some time.
So, but in the meanwhile, you know what to do.
We got iHeart. We got all these things. So, like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Give us a review. 5 stars, like I said, would be nice.
Yeah.
But be honest.
Share with your friends.
If it's 2 stars and you think it's shit, say it's 2 stars and you think it's shit.
Exactly.
And that's that.
Come after you, but still just
so, thanks again, guys, and see you guys next week. Troublemakers,
You're close.
That was so good. It's good. It was flowing. It was flowing. Troublemakers would be reasonable. You'll see. Peace.